published 1631 Est, the 2nd of January 2018, updated 1820 Est, the 2nd of January 2018. It is a unique view of our planet from a spacecraft speeding to a rendezvous with an asteroid. NASA's OSIRIS-REx spacecraft took this incredible image of home from 3 million miles 5 million kilometers from Earth, about 13 times the distance between the Earth and Moon. Asteroid Bennu, a carbon-rich hunk of rock that might contain organic materials or molecular precursors to life. Scroll down for video. 3 images. Different color wavelengths were combined and color corrected to make the composite, and the Moon was stretched brightened to make it more easily visible. The origins, spectral interpretation, resource identification, and security. Regolith Explorer is to map and return samples. It is also an asteroid that could someday make a close pass or even a collision with Earth, though not for several centuries. The OSIRIS-REx spacecraft is expected to reach its asteroid destination, Bennu, in August 2018. OSIRIS-REx is a mission to figure out where we came from, as asteroids are remnants from the formation of our solar system. But while the spacecraft might tell us some things about where we have been and where we are headed, it also can remind us of where we are right now, NASA said. The spacecraft was approximately 5 million kilometers 3 million miles from Earth at the time, about 13 times the distance between the Earth and Moon. On October 2, 2017, the MapCam instrument on OSIRIS-REx captured the data for a composite image of the Earth and Moon. The spacecraft was approximately 5 million kilometers 3 million miles from Earth at the time, about 13 times the distance between the Earth and Moon. 3 images. Different color wavelengths were combined and color corrected to make the composite, and the Moon was stretched brightened to make it more easily visible. OSIRIS-REx should reach the small, roundish asteroid next year and, in 2020, collect some of its gravel for return to Earth when it arrives. The 3 cameras on the spacecraft will point towards Bennu, giving OSIRIS-REx a clear view from all distances. Polycam is a high-resolution camera that will acquire the first images of Bennu and perform an initial mapping of the asteroid. MapCam is a medium-resolution camera that will map the asteroid in color and search for satellites and dust plumes. SAMCAM will document the sampling process. The spacecraft will store the images captured by OCAMs and send them to the OSIRIS-REx team every few days. Earlier this year, NASA's asteroid-chasing spacecraft, OSIRIS-REx, swung past Earth on its way to a space rock. The spacecraft, which is on a path towards the asteroid, Bennu, passed within about 11,000 miles 17,700 kilometers of Earth. NASA published a stunning image captured by OSIRIS-REx during its travels, showing our planet in breathtaking detail. NASA has published a stunning image captured by OSIRIS-REx during its travels, showing our planet in breathtaking detail. Visible in this image are the Pacific Ocean and several familiar land masses, including Australia in the lower left, and Baja California and the southwestern United States in the upper right. The color composite image was taken on September 22 by the MapCam on OSIRIS-REx. The image was taken just hours after the spacecraft completed its Earth gravity assist, a maneuver to help propel it towards Bennu at a range of approximately 106,000 miles 170,000 kilometers. In a post on its website, a spokesperson for NASA wrote, "Visible in this image are the Pacific Ocean and several familiar land masses, including Australia in the lower left, and Baja California and the southwestern United States in the upper right." OSIRIS-REx should reach the small, roundish asteroid next year and, in 2020, collect some of its gravel for return to Earth. If all goes well, scientists should get the samples in 2023. The spacecraft is on its way to Bennu, an asteroid that is just 1,640 feet 500 meters or so across and circles the Sun in an orbit slightly wider than ours. OSIRIS-REx will go into orbit around the asteroid and seek the best spot for grabbing a few handfuls of the bite-sized bits of rock. OSIRIS-REx is the first U.S. mission designed to return a piece of an asteroid to Earth. The spacecraft launched on September 8 at 19:05 Est aboard an Atlas V rocket. After a careful survey of Bennu to characterize the asteroid and locate the most promising sample sites, OSIRIS-REx will collect between 2 and 70 ounces, about 60 to 2,000 grams of surface material with its robotic arm, and return the sample to Earth via a detachable capsule in 2023. To capture samples on the surface, the craft will hover over a specific area and will be sent down at a very slow and gently 4 inches 10 centimeters per second. The spacecraft will also carry a laser altimeter, a suite of cameras provided provided by the University of Arizona, spectrometers and LiDAR, which is similar to radar, using light instead of radio waves to measure distance. It will hover like a hummingbird as a mechanical arm briefly rests on the surface and sucks in samples stirred up by nitrogen gas thrusters. Scientists say the ancient asteroid could hold clues to the origin of life. It's believed to have formed 4.5 billion years ago, a remnant of the solar system's building blocks. This is the first U.S. attempt to bring back samples from an asteroid. Japan has already visited an asteroid and returned some specs. 3 cameras on the spacecraft will point towards Bennu, giving OSIRIS-REx a clear view from all distances.